Hi guys, it's been a while since I've done a video, but got a new piece of kit that I wanted to have a quick look through and show you. This is based on just an idea I've had about ultra portability and how digital music has allowed the DJ to become more portable. Now obviously please don't think I'm suggesting that you sell your S4 or your CDJ2000s and buy this equipment, but it's just something that's available that some people might be interested in. What we're going to be looking at today, we're going to be looking at the DJ2GO by Numark. Now I've done a video previously on this. We're going to be looking at Numark PHX USB headphones and this device. Now this is a Winslate. It's available from tabletstore.co.uk and it's basically an Atom based PC. This one uses an Atom 455 1.6 GHz processor. This particular model's got 2 GB of RAM on board and it uses a 32 GB SSD hard drive. And what I'm doing is I'm showing it running Virtual DJ 7 Pro, and this is a special skin that was developed by one of the guys on the forum for 1024 by 600 resolution, which is what this uses. We have a full touchscreen on the device, but predominantly I'll be showing the peripherals or the components that you'll be using from DJing point of view. So DJ2GO, I've already done a review on this. It's a very simple basic controller by Numark, retails about £49, gives you the basic functions that you look for in a DJ controller. The mapping in this incidentally is just the standard mapping for the DJ2GO. I haven't altered it for this video. The headphones that we're going to use in the video are Numark PHX USB headphones. They retail for about £40 in the UK, and the reason I'm using these is because I have no second sound card for this device. What I'm using is the sound card that comes with these headphones. It's actually built into the cable. So these operate as a audio headphone by one cable, swap the cables over, and it operates as a secondary card USB. The settings, if we go into the config, the settings in Virtual DJ are no inputs on this particular setup. We're using the headphones with 2 cards, and in the headphone setting we're using master first card, headphones second card, and then for the 2 card setting, the first setting we're using is for the speakers, i.e. the master output, and that's going to use the inboard Realtek high definition audio card. And for the headphones, the second device, we're going to be using the USB sound device. Now it actually lists it as speakers, but don't worry about it. Okay, that's the actual, you're familiar with Virtual DJ and how it operates. The device itself, it's about 255 millimeters in width. It's about a centimetre or so in depth and approximately 15 centimetres across. It's a very nice, neat device. I mean, it's a full-blown PC, so whatever you run on your PC, you can run on this. I say it is touchscreen capable as well. You have to excuse, this one is actually a demonstration model from the company, so it's had a hard life. And you see, we've just got our normal Windows abilities here. We can also add in, we can select text via the on-screen keyboard, which we can flick up. You can of course plug keyboards and mice and things like that into this device, no problems at all. So what we actually have in this setup is 1 pair of headphones, 1 mini controller and 1 device. I'll actually just take it off here and you can see it, that's it. Okay, I'll just show you the logo that's on the back that was supplied. Very nice. Okay, now the stand incidentally is actually an iPad stand. I bought it from Tesco's, it was about £25. Don't ask me what it's called because I've thrown the box away now and there's nothing written on it. Okay, so I've had to modify it slightly to accommodate the extra width of this device, but it works well. So that basically is a complete setup. I'm using a 2-port USB hub underneath. It's non-powered only because this particular stand just obscures one of the USB ports slightly, so I'm using a hub down below. Into that the DJ2GO and also the headphones. This is the master cable out. This goes straight to the studio monitors just to the off shot. Power cable and the USB down to the hub. And that's it. So, let's start some music up. Now the songs I've chosen for this is Peter Goldenbloom, Waiting, you'll probably recognise it, and also Morikante Yeke Yeke, it's 2011, just to have some tracks that you can see. We'll have a quick look through. Obviously the first thing to do is we can see that we can move up and down our folders list, we can go up and down our track listings. These are normal to get DJ2GO functions. So let's start some music off. Now I haven't turned the volume up yet because I want you to hear, you can hear them, the preview in the speakers, or the cue. I'm going to swap to the other deck, and now you can hear the cue in that deck. If I bring up the sound, you'll hear deck A in the background and deck B in the headphones. Okay? So that's the second card system. Okay, right, stop that deck, return that back to the start. Right, so we've got deck A playing. And obviously there's all the normal features that you can access. My hands are a little bit big, but if you have delicate fingers, you can actually still access Virtual DJ's functions on screen. So we can set up, click the beat grid. Let's say my fingers are a little bit podgy, so I've set up a 4-beat loop there. And we can get rid of that. We can actually use the touchscreen to skip backwards and forwards to points in the track, much as we do with our mouse in Virtual DJ. I say my fingers are a little bit big, so that's a bit awkward for me. And any other options that we can do, I mean, we can even grab the waveform and drag it backwards and forwards if we need to. So we're just using the standard functions that are on the DJ2GO, I've not mapped them in any other way. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll stick a loop on. Now, I haven't altered the beat grids on these two tracks yet, I've just dumped them in quickly. So the auto sync function is a little bit off because the beat grids are a bit off. There we go. Now, I'll just turn the volume down. And I'll tell you what, let's come out of that loop. I'll come out of that, stop that, and just set that. Obviously the faders and everything, or the cross faders and everything work as you would expect. And the reason I was kind of putting this together as a system is, I mean, I don't know if you've seen, I've got my S4 just lives off to the side, I've got a bag for it from DJ Tech Tools, my 15-inch laptop goes in there, and it's all a bit of a bulk. So, you know, I was looking around and I was thinking, how could you accomplish it in a simple manner? There must be a way of doing it now. Now, some of you might be aware that with the iPad you can now get the iDJ, which is this device down here. Now, that plugs into your iPad and you can use DJ by algorithm. Now, the only unfortunate thing with that is at the moment the software doesn't allow you to jog with the wheels. You can't just pitch, you can't push or pull with them. Hopefully it's coming. But that's really the only controller system for the iPad at the moment that's dedicated. Yes, I appreciate you can use the USB camera system for the iPad and plug in various different MIDI controllers, but really this is the only truly dedicated one. So with that kind of pad system in mind, that's why I wanted to have a look at these tablets. It runs really well. I mean, I don't know if you can see that on the screen, but the CPU is just ticking over at about 5%, 10%, with the occasional jump up, depending on what you're doing. Obviously, when you load a track in, you'll see the CPU usage goes up quite highly. But you'll notice, even when it's bringing in the waveform, there's no glitches in the sound. It's not jumping, it's not causing problems. Right, to be honest with you guys, that's really it. So just have a quick look at what we've got. We've got a WinSlate tablet, which is an N455 Atom processor, 2 GB of RAM and a 32 GB SSD hard drive. It can be configured in lots and lots of different ways, so I'd suggest if you want to look at it, go to www.tabletstore.co.uk. where you'll be finding all the information. They do a whole range of tablets, not just this particular one, Windows based and various others. It's a full touch screen. It's 1024 by 600, 2 USB ports. It's got various ports all around it, and I'll be perfectly honest with you, I haven't read the manual about what all of them are. Some rather strange looking ones I've never come across, but probably does say in the manual. The DJ2GO by Numark, fantastic little piece of kit, chuck it in your gig bag, it's brilliant. And the Numark PHX USB headphones. Good dual purpose headphone set. You can use them as a standard audio headphone, so you can plug it into a mixer, or in this, as I've got it set up here, you can just plug the headphones straight into the computer and they operate as a second sound card when you're using the USB cable. And that's it. I'll put some information below the video about web addresses for the various different products, and go and check them out. It's worth it. Alright guys, see you soon. Bye.